Mother. Do you remember all the stuff? Because I don't remember. That I was going to talk about. Good. Oh, people are here. Good. Jumping on. Facebook is too close. Why is Facebook so close? Good afternoon, Bree. Good morning, Chris. I'm just making sure the cameras are working. Facebook and Instagram today, so hi Gloria, hi Kathleen, Kentucky is here, Canada is here, morning Dawn, Spritz is for us today. No, today's coffee. Amanda's here. Say hi, Amanda. Christina's here, Amanda. She says hi. She can't see you. She's
Hi.
Jane in New Jersey. Daniela, buongiorno. Teresa, Julie. All right. We're waiting for our coffee. We're at Sant'Eustachio this morning. No, this afternoon. It's afternoon. All right. Laura's here too. Laura and Amanda are here. Did you say hi to Laura? Oh, because they're together. Makes sense.
They came in on a separate account.
They didn't invite you. John and Gerald are here. Diana, Louisiana. Ellen, Florida. Jane, good to see you. Monica's here. Ooh, Montana. Oh, dog. All right, so we are at Sant'Eustachio today. It is Second Cup Saturday. Beautiful day in Rome. Gorgeous day in Rome. It's like 77 degrees. Oh, Jeanette's here. I get hit by a truck. Now Gloria's on Instagram. Gloria's watching on Facebook and Instagram. DJ's here. Lino's here. Hey, Lino. I said I would cheers your coffee, but I don't have my coffee yet. So, what do you say? Poorly produced? So, yeah, I don't have my coffee yet. Nashville's here. Okay, Father Osborne sent me a DM about organizing pilgrimage. Great, I'll look for that. All right. Okay, so we're waiting on our coffee. It should be here in a minute. But I want to go ahead and start. Line behind me. So, exciting announcement. I mentioned this last week. I mentioned it on Tipsy Tuesday. Yeah, everyone's staring behind. That Italy looks like is opening May 16th. They said 15th, but I think 15th is like the last day we're not open, and then 16th people can start coming back. So they're still working out some of the details. They're saying it's for the UK, EU, US, and Israel. They don't have like the official document yet, so we're not 100% sure. But I'm going to go ahead and organize a pilgrimage for next month. So I've already got it all put together. It's going to be a smallish group. I'm going to try for like maybe 14 people. I don't want to do anything too crazy because it's all very new here. Because it's been 16 months since there's been any pilgrimages in Italy. So just kind of ease into things. But I've already talked to my hotels, my driver, my restaurants, and everybody is ready. Bree says U.S. is banning travel. So there is a level 4, but there are people that are coming and going from the U.S. For certain reasons. So it shouldn't be an issue. But this is going to be mid to late June. And yeah, I'm excited. So I'm going to send out all the information today to people and see what happens. And the way I'm doing it is that it will be completely refundable. So if anything happens, if people can't come for whatever reason, they'll be able to get all the money back. So there's really no risk in that sense. And what the tourism board is saying here is that the Green Pass, which is what's going to be needed to travel around Europe, it's going to start in Italy before the rest of Europe. And it's going to be... Oh, the coffee's here.
Okay.
Okay. Got a lot of stuff.
Frappe. Gran cappuccino. Mousse. Frappe.
So we got frappe. That's Lily's. She likes the sweet stuff.
No, this is the frappe. This is the mousse.
Oh, this is mousse. This is the frappe. Mousse, frappe.
Excuse me. Oh, this is mine.
And I got the big cappuccino. Like I always do. So, cheers everyone. Cheers Lino if you're still here. I said I would cheers you. Anyway, about the Green Pass. So in Italy, the requirements, there was some confusion about what was going to be required. They're saying it's going to be one of three things. Either you pass a negative test 48 hours before you travel, or you have recently recovered within the last 6 months, or you have proof of the vaccination. So that shouldn't please most everyone. I know some people don't even want to take a test because they're saying, I'm not sick, why should I take a test? That was Fabio. Monica knows Fabio. It was. Very good. Oh, Lino's drinking espresso. It's half done. This is a man's coffee right here. This is a large cappuccino, Lino. Man size. It's the size of my head. He's drinking straight espresso and I'm drinking a big cappuccino with milk and sugar in it. So, pilgrimage for June. And I'll be posting the dates. I'm gonna tell my patrons first, in like 2 hours. All my patrons first because they've kind of kept me going through the last 16 months, so I thought I'd give them the first shot since it's a small group. And it's exciting. There's so many people here already. Like people from all over Europe are coming already. People from Italy. So restaurants are packed. I saw, I don't know, like 8 or 9 tour groups today. Not American tour groups. So yeah, things are starting back up. And we're kind of waiting a few more days to see if they're going to finalize everything. But it looks good. It looks exciting. I know there's a lot of people already that have told me they're ready to sign up. Some people have messaged me to get the dates and the price already. So I think it's going to work out. And we'll be one of the very first groups Catholic groups at least, to visit Italy. So, asking about indoor dining. Indoor dining is supposed to start on June 1st. So, that's the plan. Right now, you can only drink outside. That's good?
That's really good.
Now I'm going to drink a really manly drink. Mousse.
That's good.
Oh, that's too sweet.
How about a frappe?
It's good.
It's like all sugar.
How about a frappe?
How's the frappe?
You can get a small bite. You can eat it out of the spoon. You're talking.
And the frappe? That's strong coffee.
Yeah, it's very strong.
Dude, this one's like a coffee. Probably gonna.
What was I saying? Restaurants. Yeah, so things are going to start changing in the next few weeks. I know people that have already booked to come in late May from the U.S. And so that's super exciting. We got the group. I'm really excited about the group. We're going to do Rome and Assisi. I don't want to add too much. I want to make it very like relaxing, slow, because hopefully you're not going to have another chance to visit Italy in the summer before it's crowded. So I want people to have plenty of time to take things in. So we're going to have some long lunches, long dinners. I already made a reservation here at Sant'Eustachio. We're going to come here for breakfast one morning, and we're going to sit out here on the piazza and enjoy really good coffee, really good pastries. We're going to have mass every day. We're going to go to the museums before they're crowded, and we're just going to enjoy it. But this trip isn't for everyone. It's not for grumpy people. It's not for people that can't be flexible, because we're gonna have to just like see how things go as they go. Because like I said, we'll be one of the first pilgrimage groups back in Italy. So, you know, things could close without notice. I mean, that's always the case, that something could close without notice. The papal audience is starting back next week, but you never know if something happens and they need to stop that. So you have a chance to be one of the first. That's not always a good thing, because things can come up, but I think it's going to be a really fun trip. So, and if it doesn't work out for you, that's fine. I've been doing this for almost 17 years. This will be my 141st group pilgrimage, so I'll be doing this for a while. It's not going to be my last trip, I hope. What else? What other questions? I know some people are waiting for the fall. What airline? So I'm not doing flights. You'll do flights on your own. I do that sometimes with trips that start and end in Rome. You're getting a fashion show behind me. So people can book their own flights. And I'm doing that for a few reasons, because different airlines have different rules. So I want people to be comfortable and be able to book what they want. A trip like this, I mean, it's been a long time since people could travel. And some people have already said they want to have more time. So they might want to come early or stay late. So it's going to be ground only. So I'll take care of all the transportation, even the individual transfers from the airport, to and from the airport. Most of the meals, accommodations, all that. So really, you just have to book your flight and bring some extra money for the food and drinks you want on your own. It is hilarious behind me. Just got a little, just showing her a little keychain. She got caught.
She slipped away.
She what did it? Was she bolted? So, yeah, she just went to the front of the line. Barbara asks, how do my tours work? So, like I was saying, I include pretty much everything. This time I'm not including airfare, but most of your meals, all your drinks with the meals, all your tips to guides and restaurants, drinks, wine with the meals. A lot of you like to watch Tipsy Tuesday and Second Cup Saturday, so we're going to do that together. So I'm going to include Tipsy Tuesday, so we'll all go to a bar together and have a drink. What? Option? Is it? Lily wants to know, is that optional? Yeah, if they don't want to drink, they don't have to drink.
I was gonna say, just optional. Force them to go to a bar.
You don't have to go to a bar if you don't want to. Lily wants to make sure you know that's clear. But you can. We're going to go to a winery. Will people be able to choose to drink a Roman espresso or forced to drink what I choose? That's what Lena wants to know. They can drink whatever they want. They can have little espressos like you, or big manly cappuccino.
Coffee Americano.
He'll come to you and he'll be like,
Oh, Amelia's talking. You can't see her.
you will have this and you are going to like it. I force you to have it.
Yes, force you to have what I'm having.
You better have this cappuccino, or else.
Can I repeat again when the U.S. can enter? So the restrictions here are supposed to end on the 15th, and EU, U.S., Israel, I think UK too, can start to travel on May 16th without quarantine. They just need to show proof of vaccination or a negative test within the last 48 hours, or that you've recovered in the last 6 months. So, yeah, some people are coming right away. Jack wants to know how to obtain the green card. Italy has not made that clear yet because the official green card isn't going to be ready until later in June. It's going to be for all of the EU. So they haven't made it clear yet how they're going to start it, because they're going to start it early. So some things are still up in the air. But what's not up in the air is that I'm planning to bring a group in June. Christina's laughing. Why are you laughing? Oh, more entertaining? More entertainment.
People just love seeing the camera.
Italians love when I do live stream. Love that you include the girls in the videos. I do too. Amelia, you can't see Amelia. There she is. Lily's over there. She's kind of hiding. Lily should go stand behind us and do like the entertainment, like this guy, the vapor behind us. Alright. You've heard the Pope has fallen numerous times? No, I don't know anything about that. Yes, I do the hotels. Yes, make your own airfare plans. And that's really the best way too, because right now it's group airfare is kind of complicated, especially when it comes to cancellations. But if you cancel as an individual, most airlines are giving you full credit with 0 penalties. So it's best to just leave that up to you. I'm reading your comments here. When is the first pilgrimage? So it's going to be middle of June. So I'm going to send that out to patrons in about 2 hours. And then I'll post it for everyone else. And if it works out well, maybe we'll do another one soon after.
Next day.
Do you know if you take a rapid test within 48 hours or a regular PCR test? I don't really know how the tests work. I just know that Italy is saying a negative test within 48 hours of travel. Assisi will not be a day trip. Assisi will be 3 days. So we'll go to Assisi. It'll be a very relaxing time there. We'll do a winery from there. We'll have a nice lunch at a farm there. So I usually do 3 nights in Assisi. Jane is concerned because Italians on another Facebook page are saying May 15th, only EU citizens. No, there is still some confusion, but yeah, the government is saying EU, Israel, and US. But if that changes and you've signed up, you get all your money back. So it's really no loss to you. Jerry asks, is the pilgrimage only Rome? No, it's Rome and Assisi in June. The State Department, has Italy as level 4, do not travel, because of not just the virus, but terrorism threats. But
we've always had that.
Yeah, they did that for most all of Europe at the same time. They weren't singling out Italy. Need that time in Assisi. Yeah, Assisi is amazing. Will masks be required outside? So right now masks are required outside and inside, and there are no exceptions unless you're smoking or drinking or eating.
But if you just standing.
Yeah, but if you've been vaccinated or you have medical or personal reasons that you can't wear a mask, doesn't matter. There's no exceptions. So you have to be okay with that too. Now they could relax that again. The outdoor mask thing only started, when was that?
It was like in December or October.
Yeah, it was in the fall. So we went
we went
the whole real pandemic
Yeah.
without having to wear masks outside. So when things were really bad, when we were completely locked down, masks weren't required outside, only inside, like we went to the grocery store. And then when things started opening back up, country. This guy always drives by listening to country every time I'm here. Yeah, so right now masks are required outside. If you don't like that, then this isn't the trip for you. Because you'll be in a foreign country, you need to follow their laws, even if you don't agree with them. So yeah, masks will be required unless they say otherwise. I'm hoping they start to relax that rule for outside. Inside, it's not likely that that'll be relaxed. So we will follow the local rules. And on the other hand, if they do relax it, I'm not going to make people that don't want to wear masks wear them outside. So you just need to be like, if this is the trip for you, you need to be super flexible and just roll with it. It's going to be that kind of trip. Gloria says, in December we had a cooking class. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to do a cooking class this time. Amanda and Gloria are talking to each other, so I'll let them have their conversation. Jack says we should all take up smoking. That is exactly
That's what we're gonna do as a family.
what you need to do, yeah.
We're all gonna get pipes.
Yeah,
As a family,
Lily-
yeah, one of those really long pipes that's like this long.
Lily's going to start smoking like a Sherlock pipe.
No, I
That
want
way-
one of the ones that like go from your mouth all the way down to the table.
That way we don't have to wear the masks when we're outside.
Just be constantly
Just give
smoking,
everyone a
just like
cigarette, like they're about to start,
crippling
they're
one
not.
health.
Yeah,
And then you don't have to wear the mask.
yeah. Part of the welcome package, everybody will get a pipe or a cigarette
Probably
to just
die.
walk
but
around with it the whole time. Not to smoke it, just to...
Pretend to smoke it. I mean, if you really want to smoke it, you can. You might as well.
So, did I cover everything? Are you sure? You can vape water? I don't know. Be like a little personal humidifier.
I bet they'll relax that way.
Will I stop doing live streaming? No. Do you want me to? No, I don't.
Please stop.
I don't know if
Please stop.
that's a question like,
No, I think it's a. I
will
think,
you? Or
no,
is like,
no.
will you stop live streaming?
No, I think it's a question in a nice way.
No,
like,
I'm
are
not
you going to?
planning to stop. Even when people come back, I'm going to keep doing all my live stream things. Daniela hopes the Green Pass is only temporary. I'm sure it will be temporary. It might be temporary for like a few years,
It's definitely not forever.
but I don't think it's going to be forever. Laura's had enough of the live streaming. Amanda thinks that's funny. Gloria
Laura's
says
just like,
don't
yes,
stop.
I've had enough.
Let's see. How do I block on here? All right. Any questions? I covered you what we're going to do. It's going to be 6 nights in Rome, 3 nights in Assisi. And the plan is we're going to go to the papal audience, assuming it doesn't get canceled. I don't think it's going to get canceled. It's starting up again next week. What's today? Today's Saturday. It's going to start again on Wednesday in the San Damaso courtyard. So if you were following last summer, that's where he moved the audiences. I'm hoping that continues through June, because that is by far the best place for a papal event, because it's like this small, intimate setting. You get to walk through the halls of the Apostolic Palace to get there. Pretty much everybody that wants to meet the Pope has a chance to meet the Pope. So I'm hoping that continues through June in the audience hall. But if they move it back out to the square, we'll go there as well. Food, we're gonna eat a lot of good food. All my favorite restaurants that have been hurting through this whole thing because they haven't had the customers. Sant'Eustachio, where we are, we're gonna come here, we're gonna have, she's taking a picture. The girl with the keychain was back, she was taking a picture.
She probably does. You have like a giant trap. I wish there was a way. I'm gonna show them what you look like. I'm gonna show your people what you look like. Mom, you can hide.
People are taking pictures of my setup here. Like
I
I'm a
still
celebrity.
do.
I'm not a celebrity, I
just
just
wanna get-
organize Catholic pilgrimages. Do you want my autograph?
She walked like a street down and then came back and ran to take a photo and then
No, move your hand. I'm gonna show your people.
I'm reading a comment.
This guy's just
All right.
sitting here. This is what he looks
What else?
like.
Oh, you're gonna. Are you showing them what I look
Yes,
like?
that's exactly what
They
I'm
can't
doing.
see.
They can't see.
I don't think they're gonna see. I don't know.
He just has a, I don't know, I'm just gonna show him. It has like a giant tripod on a table.
With two phones. Usually have microphones. I didn't bring the microphones today.
You
Lucky
look,
for
you,
that.
you like you
Or
look like a,
lighting.
I would think you're a celebrity.
Like who goes
Usually
to a
we have to
cafe
stand behind him holding these big lights.
with a big like this?
the big
reflector,
ring light.
yeah.
I would think you're a celebrity.
All right, I'm still trying to tell them what we're doing. We're coming here. So Sant'Eustachio. Let me show you. I'm going to turn you around for a second. Sant'Eustachio. This cafe here. You can see all the tables over there. It's a great place. We're just a block away from the Pantheon.
Can I eat this?
But I thought it would be a lot of fun to come here. Laura says hi, Lily. I thought it'd be fun to come here for breakfast. Like usually, I mean, we always have breakfast at the hotel. That's an option. But I thought it'd be fun to like come out to a local cafe and have like a more traditional style Italian coffee and pastry at a table. Most Italians would just stand at the bar. I'll upload a picture later of this.
I'll be doing that. I'll tag you.
And
Check his tags later.
yeah, we're going to see a lot of stuff. We'll see all the major basilicas. We'll have mass everywhere, every day. We're going to see a lot of off the beaten path churches. We'll do the Vatican Museums, we'll do the Colosseum, Trevi Fountain, Spanish Steps, all that. But like I said at the beginning, we're going to take it easy. We're going to go slow. It's going to be kind of a relaxing trip. Plenty of time for prayer, plenty of time to eat. I'll give you some time on your own so you can explore and just enjoy uncrowded Rome. Although right now it's starting to feel kind of crowded. But it's nothing like usual.
Yeah, it's
Like this
alright.
cafe, sometimes they have a 45-minute wait for a coffee. So not all cafes are like that, but that's how this place is a lot of times. Will you get in? Rachel's asking about the vaccine. So again, the rumor is that to get in, you'll need either proof of vaccination or negative test or recently recovered within the last 6 months.
Any of those three.
Temperature, it's getting hot. We're wearing short sleeves today. Amelia's wearing shorts. A lot of local Italians are wearing shorts.
It's a crazy sight.
It is. I'm wearing my linen pants. So I haven't worn those since the summer. Today's like the first hot day, it seems like. Got up to 77.
Yeah, it's pretty hot today actually.
Usually like mid-June is when it starts to get unbearably hot.
Oh, it's
So-
only gonna get worse from here.
It's gonna be warm, but it's gonna be nice. So it might even be a nice time to take a little day trip to the beach. Rome is very close to the beach. So pack your Speedo. If you're a guy. Girls wear Speedos. Okay. Anything else? Any other questions? Like I said, in about 2 hours, I'm going to send it out first to patrons, let them look it over, see who's interested, and then I'll send it out to everybody else. I just want to give them the first shot because they've kept me from being homeless for the last 16 months. So I want to give them the first shot at travel again. And it'll go to everyone that's been a patron, because some people are patrons for a little while, then they stop, but it's going to go out to everybody. So if you've done any sort of patronage in the last 16 months, you will get the email. If you don't, just message me. And yeah, I know that this, like some people are saying, you have to worry about getting time off work, all that. I know it's ridiculously soon. It's less than a month away, or no,
It's a month away.
it's just over a month away. So that's crazy for an international trip. So this is really just for people who can be flexible, people who can get away quickly, maybe people who have been wanting to go out of the country for 16 months and haven't been able to. But if you can't, if it doesn't work, don't worry. I'm gonna keep doing these with like proper notice so you can like plan and get time off work and save up. So yeah, so if this trip doesn't work, don't worry. This is just like, I don't want to say it's a test. It's not a test. I know what I'm doing. I've done it 140 times. It's just to get things moving again, so that we can get pilgrimage groups here, so that the restaurants can have groups starting to come back, so that the churches can have group masses again, because that hasn't been going on, so that people can start seeing other people travel. So when you're here, I'll be posting pictures. You can post pictures so other people can see, like, oh, these people are in Italy and they didn't die. Hopefully you don't die.
I think when people
probably
see
won't
everyone
die.
having fun,
I doubt they'll just randomly drop.
they'll be comfortable.
All right, so if you missed anything about the announcement or about when you can come to Italy and all that, you can scroll back and watch. Texas 100-degree temperatures with lots of humidity. Yeah, Italy's pretty miserable, like in July, August, if you don't like the heat. October would be great. October is a wonderful time to be here. Father Churn. Sadly, no private mass at St. Peter's. Not upstairs, only downstairs. So, yeah, you can only have the mass in the crypt. All right. Monica would prefer not to die. I don't think you're going to die. I was kidding. Just kidding. I'm saying that people will see that you're not going to die. What, a dog?
Dog in a bag.
A dog in a bag? All right. We're done with our coffee. I guess we're going to go home. And I'm going to post about the pilgrimage and see what happens. And again, if you're on the fence, maybe it's not for you. If you're worried about wearing a mask outside, if that's required, maybe it's not for you. If you can't get away so soon, maybe it's not for you. But it's okay, we're going to keep doing these. This is just going to be the first post-pandemic pilgrimage. So, our train's running. Yes, trains are running. Orvieto is opening. Can we convince your husband it's time to move to Italy? Sure. Tell him to message me. I'll talk to him.
That sounds like a threat.
All right. We're done? Anything else? Talked about the Pope, talked about the pilgrimage. Do that next week. All right. No. Okay.
Okay.
All right, well. Ciao, people. Message me if you're interested, if you don't get the email from me. But I'm excited. So, hope to see you right here in a month. Why are you making funny faces? Oh. Everybody's saying Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to Christina. Happy Mother's Day to all the other mothers out there. And yeah, enjoy these Roman blue skies. Look at that. Look at that beautiful day. All right. Ciao, everybody.